So here's 2 myths about offering finance for your high ticket offer debunked. The first one is debt is bad. And for this, I like to say we need to shift our whole perception on debt. Because if you look at any wealthy person and how they've created wealth, they haven't done it through spending their own money. What they've realized is the power of leveraging other people's money for growth and expansion. So think about anybody who's got a big property portfolio. They don't own those houses outright. They use the bank's money to purchase the house. They put renters in them. They wait for the property value to appreciate, and then they on-sell the property. Well, your intellectual real estate, your mind developing you as an individual is no different to the house, except you will appreciate in value so much faster than what a house will. And also, when we're as coaches, when we're helping clients go down the path of using finance to invest in themselves, this is the part of the conversation we need to be really confident in and really skilled in helping our clients bridge that gap so that they understand that the fastest way of growth and acceleration is using other people's money. And even when we look at the interest, we need to look at that as a small cost on the opposite side of the scale when we start looking at the return on investment that we've been able to create or generate by being able to borrow that money in the first place. And then the second one is that finance is only for people who can't afford to work with you. And to that I say, finance is for anybody who wants to look after their cash flow while they're growing and scaling, as opposed to having to pay for everything themselves. Because I know from my own personal journey at the beginning of my own growth and development space, I did pay for everything out of my pocket. I didn't even know that this existed. And it took me so much longer than what it would have if I was able to gain access to finance in the first place. And even though I may have had the funds, I still would have chose the path of finance, because what it means is I get to grow and work on myself for a little per week and have my surplus cash flow to do cool things like grow and scale my business or go on holidays or invest in other cool things I love. So when we're looking at using finance, they're 2 of the main things that come up. And when we actually go a little bit under the surface, there's so much power to being able to understand how to intelligently invest and use other people's money.